Welcome home to Broadway.
So happy. I'm so happy to be here in a Broadway theater opening this very, very special show.
They're just the most talented bunch of people that you can imagine. So the whole thing is so important. It's a love letter to Steve, and we all know it.
Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for Broadway World. Tony Award winners Bernadette Peters and Lea Salonga are back on Broadway with a stellar cast in Stephen Sondheim's Old Friends, and we're here on opening night.
It feels great to bring this very important show. Important because it's uplifting. You know, in the world right now, it's a wonderful show that for people to come and see and enjoy and be entertained and be uplifted. And these are all Steve Sondheim's songs, and they all tell a story, and they're all just, wonderful and different. I think we all realize what a special show this is because everyone has their moment, but everyone's moment is something wonderful that he wrote, something to really either entertain or live in or become. And they're just the most talented bunch of people that you can imagine. So the whole thing is so important. It's a love letter to Steve, and we all know it.
You've done so many special shows, but what's making this extra special?
Just the incredible material that we get to do. And it's not just one show, but we get to sample. It's like a big buffet. We get to sample music from so many of his iconic shows, as well as some stuff that we might not be super familiar with. I mean, there's a song from Dick Tracy. There's a song from Roadshow. There's a song from The Mad Show. It's stuff that Sondheim fans might not be completely familiar with, but thanks to the little tasting platters that we have been afforded, thanks to Cameron, now we are starting to develop a curiosity for the stuff that we don't really know that much about.
To be able to just celebrate all of his music, all of his canon in such a beautiful, smart, crafted way, and this amazing cast and company led by Bernadette and Lea. It's A, they're the nicest people in the world. B, they're the most talented people. Every single one of them is such a star. And just to live in their universe with them and sing Stephen Sondheim and feel the audience at the end of Sunday in the Park, it's magical. Yeah. It's just magical.
Do you know what? Since the pandemic, I've been very lucky to be working, but all my work was back in London or in Europe. This is my first show back on Broadway, New York City. I live in New Jersey, so I get to be home and commute in and do my show 8 times a week and come home again. And I get to do this show.
I think the memory of Linda Lavin has gotten me through this, first of all, because she sang The Boy From, which is a song I get to sing. So I think of her every night before I go out there, but mostly it's just celebrating this one incredible composer and lyricist who I realized I grew up with and fell in love with and, lived life with. So all these songs come back and stoke the fires of your memory.
It's so wonderful because I think the whole premise of this show is in the title, Old Friends. And it's about old friends, less of the old, meaning old as in cherished. And I think everyone is cherished in this show. I think everyone has their moment. I think everyone supports one another. And the whole impact of it is how important it is to respect other people and to cherish those of them who are around us and our friends, and to make sure that being together is so important. That's all we've got. That's all we've got.
Favorite moment that you do in the show?
It's got to be the Broadway baby kick line. I love that when we all come together and the audience just goes mad. All those ladies across the stage singing Broadway Baby. That's the best moment for me.
The camaraderie of the cast, and I think the love that we all have for the work that we're doing, is the thing for me that gives me the biggest sort of warmth, feeling. Biggest pinch me moment is standing next to Bernadette singing Sunday. I mean, come on. You can't get much better than that, right? Yeah. And also singing Sweeney next to Lea. It's just crazy. It's crazy what we do.
I think a lot of us actually can't believe that we're here and that we get to perform with Bernadette Peters and Lea Salonga with this just fantastic material that tells these incredible stories, and that we get to tell 42 of these songs for in one night. And I don't think with 19 people, I don't think that's been done. I mean, to just go back to back and really enjoy each song, and the audience has been loving it.
I just don't think there's ever been such an eclectic group of people I respect. I will say also getting to know the UK cast and all of those incredible artists, none of whom I knew before. I'm very excited to run into them all over the world from now on.
I have to say, both Chris and I and our whole staff and our board, everybody feels that there is a kind of excitement right now in our lives about celebrating a great artist. And the company feels it. Every person who works on the show feels it. And that's what's making it so special for audiences, because we need joy in our lives right now. And we need to remember what the power of theater is, of how we can come together and somehow share an experience with people we don't know, and yet become intimate, because we're appreciating artistry, and we're appreciating intelligence, and we're appreciating humanity and love.
Sondheim, does it get any better? It's so incredible to honor him, this tribute that just honors his legacy in such a full way.